Hi my dear students, welcome to English class. Dear students, in the previous class we have discussed the birth of Nick Vujicic and the transformation of Nick and how Nick realized through an article the purpose of his life. And in today's class we will be discussing what he did after the transformation of his class. Now before that I request you to check out your textbooks and follow what I am reading from the text. This is page number 5. I'll read the previous paragraph so that you can follow it up. When I was 13, I read a newspaper article about a disabled man who had managed to achieve great things and help others, said Nick. I realized why God had made us like this, to give hope to others. It was so inspirational to me that I decided to use my life to encourage others and give them the courage that the article had given me. I decided to be thankful for what I do have, not get angry about what I don't. Now this is the transformation, friends. Now he decided to stop complaining what he doesn't have and began to appreciate what he possessed, the skills what he possessed, and all the people who loves him, he realized that they support. And this is the greatest quality, friends. Normally most of the people, most of us will be complaining for the things for what we don't have. That is the reason for mainly most of us will lose interest on our day-to-day activities. Instead of appreciating what we have, we'll keep on thinking and worrying about what we don't possess it. That we shouldn't follow it. That trait of expecting what we don't have is a negative quality. We need to understand what supports us and what will not support us, and that what support us we need to acquire them. I looked at myself in the mirror and said, you know what, the world is right, that I have no arms or legs, but they will never take away the beauty of my eyes. I wanted to concentrate on something good that I had. Until here, I read yesterday, and now Nick is transformed, completely transformed person. Now he began to began to look at his life in a positive way and began to give speeches from the school days onwards, and he transformed himself into a motivational speaker. Now page number 5, today's reading continues. Students, just follow it up. The challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. Very, very important statement, friends. The challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. They are not there to run us over. So whenever you're facing a challenge or setbacks in your life, obstacles in your life, remember it causes initial reaction. What it gives is that pain to you, suffering to you. But deep in your heart you should remember always that these obstacles, setbacks and problems what you're facing or the messages, they came to you to test your conviction, test your grit, so that how strong you are. So you need to transform those setbacks into stepping stones of your success. Said Nick, the challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. They are not there to run us over, said Nick. In 1990, Nick won the Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. And once I was in a car and a girl, it's a very funny incident, friends. You just look into that, very funny. You love this particular act of Nick. And once I was in a car and a girl at the traffic lights was giving me the eye. She could only see my head, and so I decided to do a 360 in the car seat to freak her out. Her face was like, oh, what is going on? She sped off really quickly. So while Nick was driving, Nick drives his car too. While driving the Nick, he turned the car into 360-degree angle. And the girl shocked, what is this? And she left that place. So that kind of a funny things, what you all will be doing in the class, in the school, at home, Nick also used to do that funny things too. Mischievous things. And Nick began traveling the world, and in 2008 he went to Hawaii and met surfing master Bethany Hamilton. Bethany Hamilton is also one of the inspiring personality, friends, who had her arm bitten off by a shark when she was 12 years old. Her hand was bitten off by a shark while she is swimming while surfing in the sea. And yet she continued surfing. And from her, Nick learnt surfing. She was amazing, said Nick. She taught me how to surf and I was terrified at first. But once I got up there, it felt absolutely fantastic and I caught some waves pretty well. Nick quickly learned how to do the 360-degree spins on the board. While surfing board, Nick, you can see that he is very adventurous in surfing, and he will do 360-degree feet also. And how it is possible? Because of his low center of gravity. 360-degree spins on his board, a feat that got him on the cover of Surfers magazine within 48 hours. No one has ever done that in the history of surfing, he said. But I have a very low center of gravity, so I have got pretty good balance. The reason why he was able to do 360-degree spin is that Nick has very low center of gravity. One of the textbook question asked this point too, friends. Focus on this. It may come in the examinations too. And page number 6. He has visited different countries all over the world. The football fan is now a motivational speaker and has traveled to over 24 countries. Actually, not only 24 countries, the lessons was taken from dailymail.co.uk website onwards. Now, from that website. Right now, Nick has traveled more than 40 countries. And he has given his motivational speeches in all over more than 40 countries, friends. The football fan is now a motivational speaker and has traveled to over 24 countries, speaking to groups of up to 110,000 people. Friends, remember, giving a speech, some of you may be having the fear of giving speeches on stage. Now, stage fright is one of the most important most of the reason why many of us will not come forward and express their views. Now, this we shouldn't have with us. I request all of you to overcome the stage fright by giving small speeches in the classroom, and request your class teacher, or practice at home 1-minute speeches or 2-minute speeches, so that gradually you can overcome the stage fright. Now you can see Nick Vujicic was speaking with lakhs of people in front of him, and the beautiful smile what he has. And also you can see paying golf also. He's enjoying his life. He's loving his life very much. He moved to Los Angeles 2 years ago and plans to continue to travel the world. This year, he will visit South America and the Middle East. If I fail, I try again and again and again. If you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. It matters how you are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? Said Nick. I tell people to keep on getting up when they fall and to always love themselves, he said. I repeat, I tell people to keep on getting up when they fall and to always love themselves. So you need to respect yourself first. You need to love yourself first, because you are the best. Never ever forget, friends, you are the best. And the challenges what you are facing are coming to you, problems what you are facing coming to you because you are the best. And those challenges and troubles want to want to prove you as the best. So never give up while facing your challenges. Never give up in your life. If I can encourage just one person, then my job in this life is done. So Nick says that if he transforms, if he inspires one person, his life, the purpose of life he met. But not only one person, because of Nick Vujicic, millions of people got inspired. And let us recap what the quote he says. Friends, if I fail, I try again and again and again. If you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. It matters how you are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? So Nick believes from the bottom of his heart that we all have that spirit, that human spirit. So we can overcome this. Remember, if you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. That is what telling, friends. Some of you will be thinking that the problems what you are facing, petty problems, tiny problems, you think that they are very huge, big problems. As if a philosophical message some of you will be giving, that what you know my problem, my life is very much problematic, no one understands me. Like that you will be giving philosophical speeches. Stop doing that, enjoy your life, focus on your studies and chase your dreams. And never ever give up on your dreams, friends. So with this, we have finished the reading. I request you all to give a thoughtful, I repeat, thoughtful reading to the text, and in the next episode we will recap the whole lesson once and then we'll go to the next lesson. Until then, chase your dreams. This is Durga Irigunta signing off. Thank you.